What's up, everybody? I know for a fact you've missed me. I haven't been on Facebook. I haven't been on Instagram, but here I am in the flesh. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, Reel and Roll with August Artois and WISO. What's up, WISO?
Hey, how you doing?
Shut up. We are joined here today by none other than one of the coolest guys I've probably ever met in this business. I met him before I even knew who he was, and when I knew who he was, I wanted to suck him off even harder. But he is the owner, he is the matchmaker, he is the promoter, he is the queefer, he is the finder, he is the founder, he is the dreamer of Deep South Wrestling. We are here with Eric ADAMZ. Eric ADAMZ, what is up?
What's going on, brother? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I am not the founder. The founder is Jody Hamilton, the masked assassin. But I am one of the people in charge, and I'm grateful to be here. I like to say I'm the Deep South Wrestling hot dog vendor, as my little tag says right there.
Are you kidnapped right now? Are you safe? Or what are you doing in the back of a car?
Actually, I'm in the back of someone's Ford Bronco, and we're on the run right now. So, we're just trying to make it to the next town, brother. ICE has been everywhere, and I'm Puerto Rican, and they don't know it. So, I'm trying to make sure that they don't catch me.
Well,
that's why I shaved off the beard and everything.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Puerto Rico is part of America, but that's okay. I get the joke. Anyways.
No, I'm in Georgia. They don't know the difference. That's the problem. I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
All right. So for anybody who has absolutely no idea who you are at all, which probably fucking maybe 2% of them fucking chat does, tell us who you are, what you do, why you do it, and everything else.
Alrighty. So, typical New Yorican story. Born in Queens, New York. Huge wrestling fan. Started out like everybody else in the business. I was 14 years old, and I was a rat, so I started sucking off all the guys and girls to try and get jobs in the business. It didn't work, so I started training to wrestle, and that's when I got my ass kicked by guys like Angel of the Baldies, Big Vito from ECW. Other guys that came from the Johnny Rodson school include Tommy Dreamer, Taz, Bubba Ray Dudley, fucking Prince Nana, Matt Stryker. Started there when I was 14, did tours of Calgary with the Hearts in 99, did my first couple runs in Japan for Osaka Pro in the early 2000s, did a run with All Japan, had fun. So all of that was fun. And I wrestled for as many years as I could and was a great failure at that, but still good enough to get people's respect. So I started doing the next thing I could do, which is I started training with Kevin Sullivan. Let me pick that name up off the floor. And I started learning how to book from him. He was trained in booking by Eddie Graham, who Eddie Graham is the guy who helped teach Vince Sr. how to book, Dusty Rhodes, Kevin Sullivan, all the greats learned the book from Eddie Graham. And so I started booking Deep South Wrestling. And I became a failure at that. And so now Audrey Allen and Gemma Jules have kidnapped me in the back of their car, and they are taking me to the airport to deport me back to Puerto Rico. And that's my whole career.
What size box would they need to ship you safely back to Puerto Rico?
Well, since my mom died, I've actually lost a lot of weight thanks to depression. I'm down. Thank you so much, August. I appreciate that.
Hey, dude.
Hey, what would you guys say I'm down to right now? I'm definitely under 300. I'm probably like what? Well, yeah, I know. How much does a horse weigh is the correct answer. But I think I'm somewhere under 275 right now, which is like skinny for me. And so, yeah, I'd say you'd still be. I think they're just going to use like one of the staging cases that you see backstage at a Motley Crue concert, and just stuff me in there and say good luck. So we'll see.
Wheel you out. They'll wheel you out like they do Swift.
They're going to wheel me out right over to Niagara Falls and right over the edge. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh, so they're going to take you north instead of south. Okay, I see that.
Yeah, they're going to change it to Demise South Wrestling, and they're going to kill me, and then they're going to take over the book and make it their own company.
So Deep South Wrestling. Let's talk about Deep South Wrestling. Where'd you get connected with that? Who are you connected with in that? And what keeps the heart beating in Deep South Wrestling?
So with Deep South Wrestling, I to help him with training at Robert Gibson's wrestling school. What do you mean we're gone?
Nothing. We're back.
Okay. So with Deep South Wrestling, I originally started training training kids at Robert Gibson's school. The pandemic hit and all of wrestling died. It just died. So then I met this one-legged girl that I called a Decepticon because she cheated on me so much. And she started working for Deep South Wrestling, and on the side of, when she wasn't doing cocaine and cheating on me, I still kept trying to book the shows. And I wound up taking over as booker of Deep South Wrestling. Guys, you have to see as Gemma Jules has her fucking ear, she has her finger over her ears, trying not to hear as I tell the real story. Because she's like, this idiot is telling the truth. But it's real and raw, isn't it?
It's real and
All right.
raw. That's what we asked for here on the show.
Yeah. But anyway, she got about 14 grand out of me for a new prosthetic leg when she broke her old one. But I got to stay with Deep South, and we got this vision called Free for All, where we wanted to run free shows in the Atlanta market, but still get the talent paid to be on those shows. So we found a way to make that model work. And we've been able to bring in great talent like August Artois, like Gemma Jules, like fucking Audrey Allen, like Cowboy James Storm, Lexus King from the WWE, from NXT while he's on the roster. We got to do a lot of crazy shit that people just haven't done. And I love my roster. I'm very proud of them. I love having August when I'm able to get a hold of him. And I want to keep bringing him back, and I keep on doing stuff. But then I saw August's brother today, just before the podcast, and I thought August had like gotten some work done because he just looked like a really handsome man for once. Because you're handsome, August. Don't get me wrong, you're handsome. The problem is you have the voice of the hormone monster from fucking from Big Mouth, which I kind
I
of
don't.
love
I've
too.
never seen it.
I sent you
Bring up
the
the
I
clip.
sent you the
Bring up the
link.
clip, WISO.
Wait, bring
I don't
up
watch
hormone monster from Big Mouth.
Hormone Monster.
Yeah, if you
Do I
literally type
sound
in
like him?
YouTube Big Mouth, you sound just like him. But okay, when you start drinking, especially, you get the yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna get real and raw tonight here today.
I do sound like that. I sound very sexy when I
Yes,
talk.
yes. Well, that's
Chris
years of you being a singer.
C Dub right says pew pew. He said you were shooting on the fact that you were talking about. Uh-oh.
There we
Shall
go.
enter your tummy.
A broken promise I made to Rod Stewart.
Is that true?
I mean, you're picturing it and we're talking about it.
What?
It's a callback to the last episode. They're binge watching it. You're binge watching it, right? Ooh, I can't wait for you to see the next one. Jessie discovers her vagina. It's a very sex-positive episode.
We made cake pop.
And I made
All
my
right, cut it
famous...
off before you lose
All right.
your founding.
All right. That was all right. That was hilarious.
That's on fucking point. That's on point. You are the
That
hormone.
is, that
You sound
is.
just like the hormone monster. What the fuck
Thank-
are you looking at? No, what is that?
You just gave
those
WISO fucking
dresses?
NBA next year.
Okay.
Thanks. WISO's never gonna let me live that one down. Oh,
Uh-oh. Disco, good. Disco, good. Disco, good. Disco, good. Disco, good. Disco, good.
All right, that was our dance break. Yeah, dance break, real and raw, dance break for all. All right, so we're
So
gonna.
now, August, I want to interview you for a minute.
Oh, Jesus
Because you
Christ,
ask
dude!
everybody questions. No, but you have a way better story than I do.
My fucking show, dude.
Yeah, but fucking, I want to make it worth watching. So I want to ask you the hard-hitting questions that nobody else ever wants to ask you.
All right, I've jerked off on an airplane a few times, dude. It's nothing.
Oh, no, we've all... Okay, first of all, we've all jerked off on an airplane before, okay?
Thank
That
you.
just happens in
Thank
life.
you.
Oh, like you haven't rang the Taco Bell on a fucking airplane. You're a goddamn liar. Both of you are.
Yep, they're liars. They're fucking liars,
It's-
dude.
Yeah, and you can't. You wear skirts. You wear skirts and you have objects that you can just go, hey, let me put this in between and we'll be good to go. You can fucking... They have silent remotes. They have silent motor ones. You can go in the bathroom and do it.
K Jeffrey 2015 on Instagram says, "Holy shit, that's funny. He does sound like him."
Fuck you,
Oh my
kid.
god, you're all liars. Everybody's masturbated on an airplane, so stop it.
I've never have. I'll join the ladies. I
WISO,
never have.
WISO, you're a goddamn liar. You have an OnlyFans, okay? I see what you're working with. The only reason you haven't is because if you were a man, you jerk off on an airplane, but because you're a woman, you won't. That is the most backwards concept. It is so
We're
easy for
losing
a
it.
woman to masturbate on an airplane.
Hot
Oh, you're
topic.
fucking a
I told you it's
liar.
hot topic.
You're
Chris
America's
C.
sweetheart.
Wright said,
That's
I
why you
just
don't want to say that. That's what it
watching
really is.
finally in the break room at work, and I had to find a
Oh, you
corner.
wouldn't. Okay.
Jerk off or watch this video. Oh, watch.
Anyway, so
Harold's down with the dance breaks.
yeah. So August, the real question I want to ask is,
Yeah.
you've already proven yourself as an entertainer to make it to the heights that you could, to be at the top of it. You were signed to Metal Blade Records. You've traveled with your music before. You've been a success with that, and you're obviously becoming a success in pro wrestling. My question is, what is your ultimate goal in professional wrestling?
To retire.
Like to make enough money to retire?
I've already accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish in professional wrestling, and I'm almost at my main goal. My main goal is to be the #1 longest reigning FIP World Heavyweight Champion, and that's getting very close.
That's the thing. I don't know if
Everybody
wanted to be swimming on me.
Turn the fucking radio down. What the fuck is going on right now?
I told them to turn the radio down. They didn't want to listen to me.
How did they? Wait, one of them's been on the show, so have some fucking respect for the show.
Yeah, one of them has been on the show, so they should have respect for the show.
Little bastards. Anyways,
Listen, don't let the facts get in the way. Listen, Toots, don't let the facts get in the way of my story. I told you to turn it down.
Okay, faster.
bingo.
Give me a kiss.
Back to the story.
You're supposed to give me a 20 if you're gonna go with that.
I know you ain't got it.
Well, yeah, because I have to fucking pay for you fucking to wrestle on my shows.
This has to be one of the worst interviews of Real and Raw with August
Yeah, I know.
Artois. What
No
a
shit. Listen,
shit.
listen. I was trying to tell you this would be terrible because we could be talking about other fun shit, but
You
I'm being
keep
cut off on
fucking
every turn.
distracted. Focus, you son of a bitch.
I got two fucking women in the car and one of them's driving. I'm trying to focus. You're the one who fucking interrupted our whole talk about masturbating on an airplane by saying that women don't do it because you're a damn liar.
Just get out.
We're losing him, WISO. We might have to pull in our fucking. We have to pull in our fucking
we're good.
our emergency guest.
Okay, no. So now the next thing I want to ask you: when's the next trip to fucking Thailand coming up for you?
January.
Okay, and are you gonna bring me back one of the fucking glass Red Bull bottles or what?
Yeah, I've got 4 of them right here. If you want one of these.
Yeah, I've been wanting
Right,
to. You know me. I'm the king of fucking Red Bull. I drink fucking 5 of those giant bottles every time.
Your question sucks. So now I'm back to me now. So we're gonna go on to our first segment of the show. Our first segment of the show, we like to watch. Or I'm sorry, not that part yet. We like to bring the ruckus. We like to what grinds our gears, what pisses us off about pro wrestling, and we're gonna get started. But first, we need to play the clip.
Shit.
Play the.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Do we have a clip?
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
It's time to bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Bring it.
If you're not sure what that is, what we like to talk about is things that grind our gears in professional wrestling, things that piss us off, whether it's on the indies, the main circuit, whether it's the fans, ex-girlfriends that were in the business, whatever it is. I'll get started. Can you hear me? This is fucking terrible. Can you hear
I'm
me?
listening to you. Yes, I can hear you now. You're gonna get started.
All right, so I'm going to get started. Let's start off with people that have 80,000 followers. Their posts have thousands of likes. but they're not booked anywhere. Let's make that make sense real quick. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. There's people out there with 40, 50,000 followers. They've got thousands of likes, comments on their posts, but they're not booked fucking anywhere. What's up with that?
Name one.
It's because they're buying those likes.
Yeah. Finally, someone gives me the answer I'm looking for. Is that it? All right, I'll go to my next one.
At all.
Let's go with this one. Promoters out there that fucking have the footage to shows and never share it with the fucking roster. Let's talk about that one.
Wait, what's happening? Can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I can't see August or hear him at all.
His gripe is promoters that don't share the footage with their talent.
I
think he's talking about
a
you.
word for that. It's called "fuck you." Oh no, he's talking about me completely.
In his defense, I did go on Deep
No,
South's
it's a real
YouTube
simple
channel
thing.
and not
What the
find
fuck
one
is going
August
on?
talk clip on there.
You hear
I
that?
don't understand why I'm not getting service right now.
Because it looks like
nowhere.
Can you guys hear me at all? See me at all?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you and all, see you at all. We're gonna have to fucking.
Hello?
We're into fucking house, man. We're gonna hit up TJ Brady, fucking slide in here and finish the. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that. If you're gonna join the fucking show, make sure you're not in the fucking sticks. Make sure you're not driving in a fucking car. Make sure you have some fucking signal. Make sure you have some Wi-Fi. Make sure you steal someone's Wi-Fi, steal someone's phone, steal someone's Wi-Fi, steal someone's phone and their Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ, what's so fucking hard about this? Anyways, WISO.
Name
Still
one
waiting
person
on
that has a bunch of followers that doesn't get booked.
Yeah, I know.
Name one person. Name a person. You don't know? You want to name nobody?
Oh, him. That's why I fucking said it. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
I can see
Jesus
me,
Christ, dude. We can't see you either. Well, we could say that we gave it our best shot. It's not our fault. We're home in our studios, ready to fucking pump out content.
Wait, I got a cameo coming for you right now. Hold on. I have a special cameo.
We're holding. We're holding.
Here it's. Say hello to Mr. Hey, I'm on a podcast right now. How
Fucking so stupid.
about you say hello to
He's like 20 minutes behind.
Mr. Nick Patrick?
Hey, what's up?
Yes, it's frozen.
Hey.
It's,
Yep, they caught up.
All right, that was worth it. Cut him off.
yeah, that already. No, I'm ahead of you guys.
He's not ahead of us.
There's
Nick Patrick
nothing
had the
about
best,
him.
3 count there is, man. He used to flick that.
Because that was fucking like 2 minutes ago.
What was 2 minutes ago? All right, fuck it, too. We can't keep fucking doing this. Sorry, we're gonna have to fucking continue here.
Mija.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. WISO, would you like to rant? WISO, this is what I want you to do real quick. I want you to take the link that we have to share with guests. I want you to randomly go down your fucking Instagram to see who's available and like with a green mark next to him right now and send it to them. Let's get a fucking random guest in here.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and entertain the folks while I scroll.
Well, again, the folks. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da la 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 la, whoa, beep beep beep, boop boop boop, beep 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 beep, boop 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 beep. Anyways, fuck.
Here we go. Hold on.
So for whoever's watching right now, we're going to play a little bit of trivia. It's trivia time. It's trivia time. And WISO, please don't. You know what? Never mind. I don't fucking trust. Everyone's gonna look up the answers anyways.
What's the question? I can't look it up.
All right. Whoever's paying attention, comment wins, gets a free August Artois sticker. Who was the first ever WWF Hardcore Champion?
Mankind.
Let's wait for the guests. Let's see what Daryl said right here. Sounds like a good time for another dance break, fucking Daryl said. Shut up, Daryl. Tell us what to do. You should have Daryl on the show. Should have brought Daryl on, dude. Should have brought Daryl on. If you send this fucking link to somebody stupid.
Well, it's first person. You said it's the first person that pops up.
Did they accept it?
They're about to.
So to anybody tuning in right now, we had our guest on tonight, Eric ADAMZ, owner, promoter of Deep South Wrestling, but he decided not to fucking have any Wi-Fi or be at home.
Loser.
So it just completely went to shit, so we had to let go of him. We cut ties with old Eric. Hopefully he'll be back one day. But
you gotta smoke that Newport too.
oh yeah, they smoked that Newport, that new pot.
He looked like 100 too. Look, a long one.
Let's see here. Frank the Clown's father-in-law. That's okay. So we got two people now that think the first ever hardcore champion was Mankind. Do we have any other guesses? Any other guesses? I will reveal the answer here in a second. Do we have any other guesses? Daryl Chronister. You better be nice or I'll hit every pothole between the airport and the arena next month when I pick you up.
Daryl, make sure he washes his hands before he gets in the car.
Daryl, this last fucking weekend I was in Canada. I had a fucking 2-hour drive to Tampa, 2-hour flight to Toronto, then a fucking 6.5-hour layover in Toronto, then a 2-hour flight to fucking Halifax. And then I get picked up from Halifax by somebody that doesn't fucking know how to drive at all. And I'm trying to lay down in the back seat. He's hitting potholes. He's hitting fucking puddles of water, which is making us fucking hydroplane. He's slamming his brakes. He's hitting his gas. He's going 30 miles per hour on the fucking freeway. Daryl, please. Don't do that to me. Please. That'd be great. I'd like to fucking get there and have a good match.
That was a lot of jerking off you did in Canada, huh? A lot of flights, a lot of layovers.
I jerked off once.
A lot of beating.
I jerked off one time, and that was on the flight to...
Gross. Air Canada?
Yeah, it was on Air... All 4 flights were all Air Canada, but I think I flew from...
I
think it was Halifax. I think it was from Toronto to Halifax. Or no, Halifax to Toronto. I was like, all right, I'll jerk off on this flight, and I'll sleep on the next one.
You ever hit any turbulence?
Yeah, dude, but I wasn't jerking off, though. I was pooping. I never, ever poop on a plane. I never, ever poop on a plane. Like, I just think it's fucking weird. It's creepy. So I sit down to take a shit on the plane, and then all of a sudden, my bad. And then all of a sudden, I snow globe the plane. No, the turbulence wasn't going when I was fucking this time. I was pooping. So I'm pooping, and all of a sudden, it's like, please return to your seats and put your seatbelts on. And then all of a sudden, the lady's like, excuse me, sir, you have to return to your... I was like, occupado. So I'm sitting there, and I was like, I could feel it like it's going like this and stuff. And then all of a sudden, dude, it went, I shot my fucking ass up straight to the top. Fucking poop all flying out of my butt and everything. It was crazy.
Oh, gross.
It was terrible. I fucking came slamming back on the toilet. And then finally, like, when I came out of the, after I finished, I wiped and I stayed in there. And then I waited for the fucking seatbelt sign, the turbulence. I wasn't going to walk down the hallway with fucking turbulence going crazy. So I fucking, after the turbulence is done, I opened the door and the stewardess is just sitting there like, you shit on yourself, didn't you?
Oh.
Idiot.
You have to clean it all up.
No, I mean, I didn't. It's not my job. Mark, give August his accounts back, you turd burglar. Yeah, give us my accounts back.
K. Jeffries, 2015 said easy mankind.
Wow, you guys are all fucking morons. Anyways, first hardcore champion ever is the Big Boss Man.
Bullshit. You just made
Look
that
it up.
up.
Look it up, you piece of
The
shit.
mankind. Vince McMahon gave him the title.
Okay. Who was the first ever hardcore champion? Look it up. The options were Mankind, Big Boss Man, Al Snow, and Hardcore Holly. The answer is Big Boss
He was
Man.
established on November 2nd, 1998 with Mankind as the inaugural champion.
Shut up, dude. I asked ChatGPT to give me fucking 2 fucking trivia questions. I'm not fucking shut up. Big Boss Man was the champion. Don't let our guest think I'm a liar. Tell him. Tell the truth.
Let me see. Oh, he was the second one, so he beat Mankind for it. Maybe that's what it is because he was the first one to win it. But Mankind was awarded
He was
it. ChatGPT don't
he
know
was the
shit.
first ever champion.
Cap.
Idiot. Anyways, so I guess our guest isn't coming. We have no guest. Daryl, would you like to join us as a guest?
They said, okay, 1 second. Reel it in, buddy.
Huh?
1 second.
What?
They say 1 second.
Who? Oh, is it going to be good? I'm excited. August is never wrong, baby. August is never wrong. August is never wrong. August is never wrong. August
He's just
is
remaking
never
history, rewriting history.
I'm not rewriting fucking history. I'm not dancing with you anymore. I'm not dancing with you. August is never wrong. If he says it's the boss man, then it's the boss man. Panda, help me out here. Google it. All right.
I just did.
All right, smart ass. First ever first ever WWF Royal Rumble, first ever WWF World Royal Rumble winner ever.
That's easy.
Well, then hold your fucking answer, then, piece of shit. Anybody else? Say what you need to say.
This is like elementary school GPT questions.
What?
You learned that in Mark 101. Those are these answers.
Let's ask the same question I asked last week and see if you can get it right this time.
I probably forgot already.
What pay-per-view? Oh wait, let's wait for this one first. Who won the first ever Royal Rumble?
All right, K. Jeffries, 2015 says Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Daryl says he doesn't have any pants on.
Oh, he's not camera ready. He didn't brush his hair.
Daryl, here we go, party. Don't worry, Daryl. I don't have any pants on either. Panda says Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And the answer is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh!
Look, ChatGPT actually got something right for once.
Yeah, ChatGPT. All right, so here's my other question then, since WISO's a fucking idiot.
I got them both right.
What was the
2-0, baby?
What was the pay-per-view that Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in the Cell into the table?
I remember that.
What is it, ladies and gentlemen?
Yep.
Yep is not the answer. Sorry.
I actually remember this one.
What was the pay-per-view that Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in the Cell through the table?
K. Jeffries, 2015 says King of the Ring.
You know who K. Jeffries is, right? It's Kyle Jeffries, motherfucker. Put some respect on it.
I know, but that way people can be like, "Who's that? Let me go look him up." Oh, he looks
why?
cool. Let me follow him.
Right? Because you blocked him on Facebook. He can't watch it on Facebook.
I didn't block him. You blocked him.
I didn't block anything. I don't even have an account, so I don't know what you're talking about.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to August Arquaz accounts.
Thoughts and prayers for his account. Hopefully he comes back. Thoughts and prayers.
Let's see. C-Dub is fucking in yo house. So we got 2 King of the Rings, right? And 1 in your house.
In your house.
Well, the answer is King of the Ring, 98. So WISO is wrong.
That's what I said.
Say King of the Ring. You didn't say 98, so why don't you go fuck yourself? All right, looks like we're not getting a guest on. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to keep fucking going.
knows what's up.
Hey, we're just going to keep fucking going. Obviously, WISO has zero fucking friends. And
All right, let me go with
he has zero ability to bring anything.
So I got one that grinds my gears, and it's something that you fucking never do. These motherfuckers that never have merch at shows. I always bring at least a dub to buy me a t-shirt, and half the time I come home with that dub.
Are you
no one
kidding
expects
me?
you to bring a whole locker of stuff, but a couple of larges, man, goes a long way. You never know.
Or you could just scan the QR code and buy a fucking t-shirt, you fucking bum. What a loser.
It's not the same thing.
Oh, let me guess. You're one of those guys that are like, I want to feel your shirt on me right now. I want to feel it. I want to take the shirt off that I brought and I want to put yours on. Oh, because I don't want to take it home and wash it or anything. I want to just put it on my skin. What a fucking loser. Get out of here.
Same. You don't go to a concert and say, all right, I'm gonna go on Walmart and buy the t-shirt.
If anybody wants to come to my show that I'm performing at and you want to buy a t-shirt, you can drop to your knees and lick my fucking butt sack. Not my butthole, the sack, like the gooch part between the balls and the butthole. You can lick on that, you fucking losers. Look, scan this QR code.
How dare you want to buy my merch?
You can sit on the toilet and you can skim through all of my, because like if you really think you're going to sit at my merch table and make a decision like that, and you think I'm going to fucking bring all 27 designs of my t-shirts that I have and my robes and my sandals and my cat clothes, fucking suck my balls. Here's my thing for bringing the clothes. You bring smalls, medium, large, and extra large. And then all of a sudden there's one little fucking dipshit Puerto Rican that wears a large and you got one large now. Now you got to carry all these fucking shirts back to your car. Or you could just have a website with all your merchandise on it. We'll keep that up there for a minute later.
A couple shirts, just one size, large.
No. What about the little kids that want a small?
They shouldn't be buying your shirt anyways. You're not for the kids. Kyle said, why haven't I been unblocked yet? Kyle, I didn't block you, bro. That was August. August fucked it up. He pushed something and it blocked everything.
Okay, then smart ass. Unblock him then.
I never blocked him, so I don't even know how.
I didn't think so.
Hey, Daryl knows what's up. Tell him, Daryl. Bring merch next month.
I got merch. I got pictures for sale. I've got bigger pictures for sale. I got tons of them. I got so many different kinds. I got stickers. I've got keychains. If you want to buy a t-shirt and you want your body to say August Artois all over it, you could get online then, you fucking weirdos. See, that's the thing.
You're creasing them up. You're damaging the corners.
After shows and stuff, I had people are like, bro, you're going to go out there and sell merch? Oh my God, I got to go out there and sell merch. Like, obviously your rate isn't high enough. Like, I get paid really well by the promoter. So these guys are getting paid like $40. So they want to go make 20 more to make 60 so they can get gas money on the way home and maybe some food. Me, on the other hand, I told somebody my rate the other day, they fucking shit their pants. It's a fucking really good rate to the point where I don't have to go, please buy my t-shirts. Please buy my t-shirts. That's the thing, dude. You come up and then there's a little QR code in the top right of the screen over there in my mouth. There's another QR code that has my merchandise as well. So you can go ahead, scan the QR code, go to unforgettablevision.com. And if you want to, you can send me a message on Twitter because I don't have any other social medias right now. And I'll give you a discount code as well. I'm not giving you a fucking discount code in real life. Nobody will. So go to unforgettablevision.com. It's great. I mean, great time. Great time for everybody.
Great time for everybody.
Hey, it's Mickie.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Mickie.
I heard y'all needed somebody. I'm here.
Yeah, you're friends with Tim Strange and Lou Nixon, some of my good pals.
Yes. Those are my friends.
Cool. I heard WISO was asking you which one's better. What a fucking idiot.
What a
stupid question. Yeah, what an asshole.
All right. Who does that? Who tries to put me on the spot?
They're both great. They're both great.
I love Lou. I love Joe. I love Tim. I love Caden. And I love Darko. I love all of my boys.
Yeah. And there's not one that's better than the other, WISO, you fucking idiot. Anyway, so we're at a section right now in the show where we like to get real and raw. We like to talk about what grinds our gears and what pisses us off about pro wrestling. So one thing I like to bring up is for people that cut promos the day of the show or the week of the show as if they're going to put any asses in fucking seats. How do you feel about that, Mickie?
I mean, that's about as bad as people who cut promos just by typing and tagging the person that they're cutting a promo about, I guess. Oh, I'm really mad at this person, but we're Facebook friends. I'm going to tag you and tell you how mad I am at you.
Who do you think in this business, Mickie, is one of the best people that cut promos?
One of the best that cut promos? I mean,
Yeah.
Moxley does a great job at fucking cutting promos. At the Koga brothers do amazing fucking promos. Tremont's always done really good fucking promos too, but his are really emotion driven.
When I first started in the business, Atticus Cogar cut a promo on Colby Carino, and it was when Colby was coming back. Yeah, that was one of the best fucking promos I've ever seen in my life. He talked about his kid. He talked about his family. It was fucking awesome. Actually, fucking WISO, can you bring it up real quick?
Huh?
What?
I'm going to see if my co-host here, besides sitting there with his finger in his ass, can bring up a video for me. Atticus Cogar versus...
your ass?
I mean, not while the ladies are around. And if you're going to do it, show the crowd.
Oh, buddy, we're going to have a talk after this. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, I saw your picture with Lou with you half naked in the locker room. I know you don't mind.
Did you see the one where I was sitting on Big Joe's face during the match and he's got this biggest shit-eating grin ever? I said, bro, you going to cause yourself to get divorced. You better calm your shit down. Did you get that video yet?
I think
Bring
so.
that video up.
Bring
Come
it
on,
up.
WISO. Atticus Cogar.
I'm rolling a blank real quick. Hold on.
Colby Carino. There we go.
October 2019. Before this 440 thing was even a thought, I debuted for Game Changer Wrestling. I was the kid that put Matt Tremont on the shelf for a few months. And now look at everything we've accomplished.
Can you all hear it?
The other day, someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, I'm so stoked to see that you're facing Colby Carino in his comeback match. He's been through so much." I decided to look into it and,
Oh, there we go.
I shouldn't have done that. My entire life, I've lived in one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. I've had a lot of bad shit happen that I can't even talk about. For the past 5 years, I have worked my ass off to stay out of trouble, to stay away from drugs, to stay away from alcohol. And here you are. You could be a star. Your father literally works for the Performance Center. You have it all at the tip of your fingers, and you're too big of a fuck up to realize it. Do the fans know that you were kicked out of the New Japan dojo because you were too worried about getting your next high? Colby, you're nothing but a junkie. And if you think that you're gonna use deathmatch wrestling or me for your comeback story to get yourself over, you're wrong. Your sentimental comeback story doesn't start with me. I've been grinding this entire time. And while you're at it, let your ugly ass baby boy know that his drug addict father's just always gonna be a disappointment to the whole fucking family.
I'm not laughing at it.
That's fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. That was one of the first promos I seen.
That's
fucking fell in
as
love.
rough as when Shawn Michaels asked Chris Candido how his dick tastes. that was you can call somebody's kid ugly. No, I'm joking. No, that was great. When you can use somebody's personal experiences to further fuel that and animosity, it's always good. There's some people who take it too far.
Especially like if they're not doing like you said, if they're not like tagging each other and being like, "Hey, like this is my buddy, but we're gonna have a wrestling match." Damn, personal attacks on this one, Daryl Chronister says. Yeah, Chronister. Wait till you pick me up from the airport in Oklahoma. I'm gonna give it to you like this. I mean, it should be. It should be to the point. I mean, there should be A versus B wrestler. There should be exhibition matches, and there should be fucking matches that make you want to tune in, like a main event type match. You want some storyline like that.
You know, like what's going on right now between GCW and JCW.
I have no idea. Fill us in.
Now you're not my favorite. So you know, GCW is run by Brett, and JCW is run by ICP. And apparently GCW, well, we did a co-show because we've been working with other companies going around the country, and Reed Bentley and Murdoch, Murdoch versus me and Two Tough Tony, and Reed chucked a bundle of light tubes right at my eyes, and I mean I still can't see out of his eye fully. I've got this beautiful scar right here. I don't know where's that right there. Where it broke my nose so bad that it pushed it back so I could talk with it. So I kind of started a little war there. And I was like, all right, eye for an eye, son of a bitch. Like later on that night, they jumped up on stage and I was still so fucking pissed about it. All I could see was the outline of John Wayne Murdoch's curly fucking hair. And I was like, there's that curly headed fuck. And punched him as hard as I could. But yeah, no. And then it's just escalated. So now we're going to a 2-day war at the Gathering of the Juggalos with GCW versus JCW.
Hopefully someone hopefully someone stands on top of that mountain with a fucking flag waving left to right.
Speaking of standing on top of a mountain, did y'all see what I did to Emil's face at GCW this past weekend?
No, show us, WISO. Where's the clip at, damn it?
Well, they attacked our ring announcer with the light tube. I thought I was being nice and considerate, and all I did was sit on his face while he was in the corner, while everybody else came out. Nice.
Sounds nice to me.
Right?
Sounds like night.
Apparently that was too much, but where'd my lighter go?
I mean, who wouldn't want that? I know WISO would.
Apparently Emil did not appreciate my giving.
I mean, not everybody likes the giving nature. Some people just like to take.
I'm a giver. I'm a giver. That's why I'm fat. I'm a giver. Certain things go in your mouth. You can replace that food with anything else. You're doing well in life.
So what's something that grinds your gears, Mickey? What's something that pisses you off about pro wrestling? Whether it be when you're talking about someone personally. I'm talking about in general, people not cutting promos, people not showing up, people not helping, people not being like authentic people.
Feeling entitled. This new generation, there's a lot of them that feel just entitled. Oh, because I want to be a wrestler, I deserve to be a wrestler. And if somebody treats me a certain way, or if I feel a certain way, you know, then I have a right to be upset because I deserve to be here. And it's not like that. When I came into it, I was beat the fuck into it. It was blood in, blood out, very much mom mentality. And whether you want to say it's right or it's wrong, it still had me respect this business to a certain, like a higher echelon of this is my church. This is my holy grail. Now it's almost like, and it's not just girls, it's girls and guys. They take the easiest shortcut to get in. They train with somebody that probably should not be training people. Just because you're a good wrestler does not mean you'll be a good trainer. Just putting that out there too. That bothers me. Everybody and their fucking uncles training people now. And it's just a lot of I don't even know how to say this without getting canceled. It's just like a lot of dumbasses help like functioning with other dumbasses and producing further inconsiderate dumbasses down the line. So that's what's really bothering me. I mean, you still have your good schools. You still have certain people that are coming up and that do it the right way, pay their dues, earn their stripes and scars, whatever. But then you've got these other assholes who are like, well, I gave my $2,000 to this person and he trained me for 3 weeks and now I'm a wrestler. And I'm like, no. Or I went to these seminars and that's where I got my training. And I'm like, no, seminars is where you go to hone your craft, to develop it a little bit more, to add something else extra on. Training is fucking strenuous, fucking day in, day out. Like I trained 5 days a week when I was training. I had different trainers every day that did not agree with each other. So, and then if you did something that somebody else wanted you to do, then you'd have to do like the calisthenics, like the Hindu squats, the ring apron jumps, the duck walks until you couldn't fucking walk to your car, let alone drive home the next day, you know? It's just not like that anymore. And it's because this society, now we've got the whole, oh, we don't want to hurt people. We don't want to do this. We don't do that. It's not about hurting somebody. It's about making them understand that this is a very fit. Yes, you all could say it's fake if you want. You all could say predetermined, but it's a violent art. What we do is a violent art. That's how I feel about it. There's a story. There's, just like with any other artwork in the world. And when you take people who don't understand that art, understand that pain, and who respect it, what are we really doing for the business? And it makes me sad because I was right around the business around people like Tracy Smothers, who did nothing but give back to the fucking business. Everywhere he went, any locker room he was in, everybody was constantly saying, "Can you do this? Can you watch a match?" And he was kind enough to do all of that and give so generously without asking anything in return. And now it's like you're seeing the flip side of that coin.
Yeah. Daryl says, hate to say it, but that is society these days. Everybody takes the shortcuts, and that's true. My thing is, there's also guys like, it's not just the wrestlers, it's also like the photographers and shit too. WISO, I'll be talking to you on this one. It's like the photographers as well. Like, they get in the business and they're like, "Hey, yo, I took a really good picture of you there tonight." You're like, "Hell yeah, thanks, I appreciate it." And they're like, "Cool, so like I'm full time now, right?" Like, fuck no, dude. Like, it happened to my buddy the other day at River City Wrestling Con. Who my buddy's one of the greatest photographers in Florida, one of the greatest photographers in Florida. And another guy comes up to him and didn't recognize who he was. He saw him with the camera. He comes up to him and introduces himself as the greatest photographer in Florida. You stupid motherfucker. But matter of fact, I'll see you this weekend if you're watching, you stupid fuck. And I'm going to smash your camera into pieces if I do see you.
Right.
But people like that to me are fucking like, they want to jump the line of people that have been doing this for years, or people that have like I heard on you were on with WISO on the podcast when you had to put your arms over the ropes and take chops, but your feet barely reach the floor. Like, people wouldn't go through that these days. They'd go on Twitter and say they're making me do this and I don't want to do it, and everybody would feel bad for them and they'd get booking because people feel bad for them.
Yeah,
Nobody would go.
It's a
Nobody would go through what you.
Well, maybe, I mean, that could be for the good best, but I see a lot of. Hold on one second. I see a lot of bad habits. I see a lot of disrespect, and people don't even. The thing is people don't even know they're being disrespectful. Like, it's something that we would know because we've been taught. It's something that people before us knew because they're the ones that taught us. But it's like now it's like, oh, well, I didn't know that was disrespectful. That's because you weren't trained right. Because part of your training is locker room etiquette. Part of your training is how to be at a show in a locker room full of people and how to represent you and your trainer. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Once you get trained, you carry that person's name, you carry that school, you carry that reputation on you. And it's supposed to be like a badge of honor when you graduate. Like, oh, I've made it through. They trust me enough now to perform in the ring, to be in the ring, to hold, their school or their name up on a pedestal, like others have before me. Now it's not like that. And sometimes I'm like, oh, who are you trained by? And then they say these names, and I'm like, I know I've got a really bad memory. I mean, I've had a lot of concussions, but it's like I don't know who these people are. They're training. They're like, oh, well, no, he just mainly wrestles in this area, and it's a 30-mile radius. And I'm like, okay, my brain is sitting there going, why would you spend your time? And, obviously they said they paid them. Why would you spend your time, money, and resources on going to somebody that's only been within a 30-mile radius their whole entire career, who says they've been wrestling for 15 years? But in all factuality, if you're staying in a 30-mile radius, I can't imagine a show being run every week, every day of the weekend, every weekend of the month and year. I just can't. So then you're thinking, okay, so 15 years, let's go ahead and do some math and knock that down to maybe 6 years. And then you didn't even get your rough patch out because you wrestled your friends, you wrestled people, you all could sit there and go somewhere and practice for 20, 30, 40 minutes a day, whatever you got to do. And you do the same fucking match every day so you can perform at this one night a week in a month, of the month. That to me is just fucking, I'm like, I highly doubt now if I want to run a show. IWA used to run these shows, and they were the legit lethal lotteries. And when I say legit, they were fucking legit. They put everybody's name in a hat. We had no idea who was wrestling who. They let the fans pick the name out of the hat due to a raffle or whatever. And as soon as they announced your name, the DJ would play your music. You come the fuck out. And you had to learn how to work on the fly. I'm telling you right now, if I booked a show with just young kids, with just fucking young kids now, for a lethal lottery, it would be amusing to us, but it would be highly damaging to wrestling and to their trainers. And I'm like, I don't It breaks my heart. It really does. What's that?
Yeah,
say?
there's a we have the greatest. Oh, we have the greatest photographer in Oklahoma. She's so great that she buys a ticket and watches in the crowd. Yeah, fucking funny. One of the things down here in Florida I've realized is like when I first started, and I haven't been in the business long at all. 4.5 years I started, and I had my coach. That was my coach. And like you said, if you want to learn a little extra, go to a fucking seminar or something. But down in Florida, nobody has a coach. They just bounce from school to school to school so they can put on their resume, I was trained by this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And they try to make sure they're all name brand people and shit like that. But I've noticed is like the guys that train with these big name people in Florida are fucking booked nowhere. They don't book any. They're training every fucking day. They're training, but they don't wrestle anywhere. They're not booked. They're not fucking on any shows outside of fucking Florida or outside of a 30-mile radius.
Yeah,
That blows my fucking mind. Like if you're gonna put in the time.
I mean, it could be. I've seen, and not to cut you off, I have, like I said, brain issues, so sometimes my brain just farts. But it could also be too. I've seen a lot of guys from Florida, which is like that's the Wednesday I see where promoters will reach out to them, say, "Hey, you want to come up and do da?" And hold on one second. Give me 1 second.
Turn the screw. Oh, we're getting some Mickey skin now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
I'm here now. I figured it out. Anyways, but I've seen a lot of promoters say that I'm trying to fix this motherfucker. It fell. I saw it fall into. I tried to catch it. It didn't work. We're here. Okay, but I've seen a lot of people say they try to book Florida wrestlers, and they really have a high value on themselves. Not understanding, yeah, you could put those name on your resume, but if you don't have the experience and the name, and you're supposed to base what you get paid off of on what you're going to bring to the company, to the crowd. What are you going to draw? Are you going to sell pay-per-view? Like, or is this going to get you a lot of streams? Or is that walk-up supposed to be better because you're there? You're supposed to base what you get paid off of, by like that. That's one big thing. So I feel like if they would just maybe humble themselves a little bit on that forefront, a lot of them would probably get more bookings.
Yeah, there's guys that I know for a fact they were on AEW Dark one time and their rate shot up to $500.
Yep.
And to me, that's crazy. We're going to go on to our next segment of the fucking podcast, and it's everybody's favorite time of the podcast, where we like to watch shitty promos and feel better about ourselves. But WISO, can you play that clip for me, please?
This is shit. That's shit. Shitty promo of the week.
WISO, who in the fuck are we going to watch now?
Coming from Venom Championship Wrestling, Cody Evans.
November 12th, Pro South Palace. Your boy, Cody Evans, taking on the champ, Joey Nitro, and Cornbread. But for Cornbread, there's only room for one giant in that ring, and that is me. I will knock you down. And for the champ, Joey Nitro, you say you have an MMA background, but it's no skills of mine. I will do anything to get that championship, whether it's break your arm or break your leg. I will have that title strapped around my waist.
Jesus Christ, is he done talking yet? Fucking boring fucking promo that was. First off, car promos, no. Second off, vertical promos, no. Third off, what the fuck? He didn't mention where the show was. He didn't mention when the show was. He didn't mention where the show was, how much tickets were, what his OnlyFans link was. What the fuck? Nothing. We got nothing.
That was I couldn't hear the beginning. All I could hear was cornbread over and over again. I was like, what's this about? What is this hate with cornbread?
Do Do you still have the cornbread promo, WISO?
I probably can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
There's a
Cornbread
cornbread
promo.
promo. Yes. Why are we not
Cornbread's
watching that too?
Cornbread's the
Brother?
man.
Yeah.
This is Venom Championship Wrestling. I think it's in Louisiana. Not sure anything more about it other than the fact that that was one of the best promos I've ever seen in my life. So we got it? We got it, WISO?
WISO. Sorry, that sounded like I was saying weasel. Like Encino
He is a
Man.
weasel.
Weasel. Sorry.
He's the juice. Me too.
This is the best I can do. Hold on.
Gonzaga.
What?
A real and raw within a real and raw.
Come on, we's in the juice.
No, we's in the juice.
The juice.
Callus.
Ooh,
I'm coming.
it's so small.
Cornbread. I heard you talking, Cody Evans, about there ain't room but one giant. That's right. I'm the only giant in show-stopping championship wrestling. And that's for you, Joey Nitro. You've been around a little while, for a little bit now. But you can bet your bottom dollar. This Saturday evening, Piedmont, Alabama, at the Piedmont Palace, Cornbread will lead there as the new United States heavyweight champion. And you can count on that, buddy.
Get it, Cornbread.
That was a good fucking promo. He hit all of his points. He put his character on it. I fucking loved it. It was entertaining. It was short. Y'all don't have to do 5-minute promos. Oh dear God! Stop doing 5-minute promos.
I wish he wasn't laying on his couch though. I wish he was like up and because like we finally saw a picture of him or a video of him. He's a fucking like 7 foot, 365-pound guy. He's fucking huge.
I would definitely love to see more like the background of kind of reflect what the character was a little bit more. But in all honesty, like
he was in his lazy boy.
That's probably just laziness. That's probably shit. I got to get this done. Okay, click. Like that's probably what that is.
He hit all the points. He hit his both opponents.
And it was vertical.
Yeah, fuck, you're right. It was verticals. God damn it, Cornbread.
Damn it. You almost had it. You're so close.
Almost won. All right, we got any more weeks, so let's play another one.
We got Crowley Inc. from Top Notch Wrestling Alliance.
Schizo.
Freak show.
Patches. Schizo. Oh, you want to see? You want to see who's real crazy? You want to see who's real crazy?
Calm down, killer. We are Crawley Inc. Freak show.
Schizo.
The
Patches.
painted up clowns.
The Kiss wannabes.
We hate clowns.
Yeah. We the real juggalos. Why don't you go back to the carnival where you belong?
New Haven, West Virginia.
November 5th.
Crawley Inc. We'll see you there.
What a fucking terrible. I know the kid on the right, too. What a fucking terrible promo.
They are juggalos. They would have going whoop whoop afterwards. That's what we do. Every time you say I'm a juggalo, whoop whoop.
He's like, we hate clowns. Wait, if you're a juggalo, you don't hate clowns. So stop saying
you're self-hating. That's not healthy. That's a red flag. You should probably get therapy. Let me throw that. I don't think wrestling's right for you.
They didn't plan a single fucking thing about that promo. The dude walked in and they started talking at the same time as each other.
What was the gentle cheap? Like that was really hyper romantic. I was like, wait a minute. I've seen other videos that start this way. I'm not gonna try to kink shame myself here, but
Backdoor Hookers Volume 6. Yeah, I remember that video. It started just like,
what does that say? That Buddy sealed the deal.
Maybe they sealed the deal after the video ended.
The buddy.
He's talking about corn. He was talking about cornbread when cornbread finished. That's right, buddy.
That almost like you off the South Park.
So we got another one, huh?
I got one more. Skylar Slice and Callista Diva from United Wrestling Entertainment.
The leader of the Pepper Pack, Skylar Slice here, letting everyone know I'm going to be in Tahlequah, Oklahoma at the Marcoma Gym this weekend, competing in the Sooner Stampede. Not only will I be competing in the Oh, hey, Calista. Hey, when did you get here? I guess just now. Oh, well, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I plan on taking 2 little boy toys, throwing them in the toy box, and taking their tag team championships. What a coincidence. That's what I'm doing too. No way. So after we win the UWE Tag Team Championship, I'm gonna win the Sooner Stampede. Hold up right there. I'm gonna win the Sooner Stampede.
Controversy.
Oh.
We're both gonna win the Sooner Stampede. All right, we'll see you this weekend. Let's go have a Dr. Pepper, Calista.
Dr. Pepper!
Schizo.
I liked it. It made me feel like The Parent Trap. The movie The Parent Trap.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's so wholesome. It's just like, oh, she just I guess she moonwalks into every room she goes into. So that makes sense. Just walk back. Oh, my rearview mirrors weren't adjusted today. I'm sorry. Just run right into you. That was cute. I liked it.
Daryl said, "Oh shit, someone I know." Daryl, who in the hell is that? Answer me this, Daryl. Is that person still wrestling this day? And did they win Southern Stampede? That was a good promo. It gave me I felt like I was watching the Disney Channel. I was waiting for the one girl to make.
Very wholesome.
She's gonna take the stick and make the Mickey things with her stick.
And that's Selena too.
That was a really good promo. I mean, they said where it was, what it's going to be. They both have a match, and then they're both going to win the fucking other one.
And they started telling the story ahead of time with that whole controversy of who's winning. I got it. I felt it. Nice little Easter egg. Yeah, liked it.
Yeah. And they're going to settle it over a fucking Dr. Pepper. How much cooler can that be?
Well,
that was amazing. All right, Daryl. Daryl, we're dancing.
Hit that black too many times today.
Don't
Mickie, we appreciate you for stopping by. We are at the end of our podcast. That was my pod. The last podcast you were on was fucking WISO's podcast. This here is my podcast where we like to have fun, a lot more fun than WISO does. And we don't like to ask you. We don't like to ask you questions about
uncomfortable questions. Yeah.
We don't want to ask you who's.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we're all awesome people. We're all awesome people in different ways.
I'm not turning on anybody. They'll kick my ass. I'll fight back. But come on now. Come on.
What is that? Yeah. Anything?
A nipple? Is it a nipple? What is it?
It's a pasty.
I've pasties before, so you know.
We don't show full nipples here on Real and Raw. Skylar Slice, she is not wrestling right now because she just had a kid like 3 weeks ago. I bet you because of that promo, some guy was probably like, "Fuck yeah."
She got dick down in Dallas.
He said, I don't think she won.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can see a cute kitty behind you, August. Hi, baby. That's my cat. Her name is Emily Monroe, and she is my baby. But anyways, Mickie, anything you want to cover before we leave? Where are you going to be coming up at? You got anything cool coming up?
This Friday, I will be at Horror Slam versus Tommy Trainwreck in a margarita death match.
Ooh.
I was like, "Is there tequila?" And they said yes. Is there a kiddie pool filled with tequila? They're like, "If you want us to," and I said, "Yeah, that is what I want." So, and then Saturday, I get to go down to Alabama, right to be Deep South, and punch Necro Butcher in the face a lot. Oh yeah,
I'm really curious over this tequila tequila match. That
it's
sounds
gonna be
fucking
fun.
awesome.
There's gonna be lime. There's gonna be salt.
Oof. To get you your
And of
cuts.
course, sharp pointy things, I'm sure, since it's a death match. So it'll just be a fun time. And margarita mix.
And fucking margarita mix. Salt in the fucking wound. Ladies and gentlemen, WISO here will be down in Fort Myers, Florida this Friday watching me perform at Real Pro Wrestling. I'll be going up against Ryzen, the devil himself. And then the following day, I will be at Pride of Wrestling, wrestling Ray Fury in his stupid fucking mask. And hopefully Ladies and gentlemen, he's on a real fucking lucha, so I'm gonna rip that mask off and shove it up his asshole.
I do the same thing, bro. I was just thinking we had somebody to do that. It's a good job.
Shout out to Tim Strange. Shout out to Lou Nixon. Shout out to Big Frickin' Joe. Put some pants on, my friend.
No, don't do it. I don't like pants either, Joe. No, we're gonna start. That's our bond. You leave those fucking pants off.
Don't wear pants.
No fucking pants.
Well, thank you for stopping by, Mickey. We appreciate you filling in for our friend that doesn't have fucking Wi-Fi because he's a douche. We appreciate you big time.
No problem. Y'all have a good day.
Luck. See you later.